All right, this is an unpopular opinion, and I know I'm probably gonna get some backlash for this, but it's fine. Therapy is not enough. I said it. Therapy, talk therapy by itself is not enough. Let's talk about it. It would start raining as soon as I want to come out here and make a video. But anyways, what's up, you guys? It's your girl, Coach Mars. I am a trauma-informed life and fitness coach who helps you heal from your traumatic experiences, elevate your mental health, and transform your body. Okay, we do that by mastering the art of shadow work. Okay, so when we're talking about talk therapy, let's break it down. Let's do some shadow work together. Now, most of us have the conventional belief that therapy isn't even important. But for those of you that do, that are like me, you've probably been seeing a therapist for some time now. You've probably been working on some of your coping patterns, starting to heal your childhood wounds. You're starting to get in touch with parts of you like your inner child and all of those beautiful things. But you're going to reach a point in your journey where talking about it alone is not enough. Even receiving tools from a therapist at some point in your journey may not be enough, because you're in a space that is mentally based. When you're talking and conversing with somebody, you're here in your mind so that you can form words and thoughts and communicate with that person, right? But in order to completely finish the cycle of healing, when you experience something traumatic, is to feel it in your body and to move that energy, right? An emotion is energy in motion. So if an energy is not in motion, what is it? It's stagnant, which means it's stuck, which means it's stored in your body. So if you have been doing therapy for a minute and you still feel some aches and pains in your body, you still feel anxious, you still feel depressed, you still have bouts of those states, it could be because you don't include your body in this equation, okay? So I'm gonna give you some tips to help you start embarking on the embodied part of this healing process, okay? Tip number one, you've probably heard this before, but I'm gonna give it a different spin. Practice the pause, okay? I teach this to all my clients, and it sounds so simple, but usually when someone tells you to practice the pause, they're telling you to practice the pause in order to think about what you're about to say or do, right? I don't want you to do any thinking when you do this pause, okay? We're gonna focus on thinking less through this process. But let's say you get triggered by something or something stressful happens to you. Pause for a second to viscerally feel how your body is responding to that stimuli, to that experience, okay? Don't think about it. Don't try to process it. Don't try to figure out what's wrong. None of that. Just sit there and feel it, okay? And from that space, you're holding awareness, you're holding space for the parts of you that are coming up in that moment, okay? Step two of this process is to observe, okay? So you've sat for about a minute or two in your feelings. You're able to kind of start going, okay, I know what this feeling is. Okay, I'm feeling a little frustrated right now, or I'm feeling really bitter right now, or I'm feeling really unsafe right now, right? You can start processing through observation. So take the feelings that you're feeling in your body and start labeling them and start finding ways to understand them on a mental and emotional level. Once you've observed those feelings and you're able to label them, the next thing you want to do is go into processing and regulating, okay? When you spend so much time in talk therapy, you skip steps 1 and 2 and you go right into step 3 and you go, okay, I need to process this, I need to breathe, and I need to listen to the sounds and look at the sights and touch stuff and do all of the techniques that they teach you in therapy, right? But that doesn't leave space for your body to process as well. You can process things on a mental level and still have it stuck in your body. So process it, but feel that process as it happens. If I'm feeling bitter right now, I need to feel that bitterness fully. Get fully enveloped in that bitterness and all of the bitter thoughts and bitter desires and all the other stuff that come up. And then from that space, zoom out and go, okay, so this is what I'm dealing with right now on a physical, mental, and emotional level. Cool. Okay. I know why it happened. I know why it's there. We know what we can do in the future to move through this a little bit better. So now I'm going to focus on regulating, right? What can I do in this moment using my body in order to regulate the emotion or the state that I'm currently in, okay? You can do that with walking, like I am. I was a little frustrated today, so I was like, I need to move. I need to go on a walk. And this is how I am moving that energy within me. Energy in motion is emotion. So in order to process your emotions properly, you got to move, okay? If you need some help with getting active and learning how to integrate your body and movement into your healing process, hit me up.